Feel like I haven't recorded in this setup in a while. I mean, I haven't. When was the last time? 3 weeks ago. That's crazy. What is going on, my people? So if you guys have been coming to the Gladiator 2 streams, I'm trying to slowly and gradually round up the troops. You know, the Gladiator Resurrection, Gladiator 2 days, trying to round y'all up. Because you know what's going on by the end of this week. Are y'all ready? You know, that's really all I'm trying to ask you here. That's the only reason why I'm making this video. Are you guys ready? I think you guys are. But for real, I actually am asking that because I'm wondering who all got the Japanese version. Now, I've been asking this in quite a few of my videos. I've seen some people here and there. I know Matt from the Gladiator Wiki, some of the people that have been commenting. You guys did get the Japanese version, but I know Matt is going to be getting the US version. If you got the Japanese version, do you plan on getting the US version as well? And the people that didn't get the Japanese version, people like me, okay, have you guys been looking at any gameplay or anything? I personally have been keeping myself away from it completely. It's like I just want to be surprised, you know, whenever I start progressing, start making new weapons, I want to be surprised by the designs. I want to be surprised by when going in the shop, seeing what options I have in terms of costumes to make. You know, I don't want any insight at all. Now, I've seen a few weapon designs here and there, but nothing like much at all, you know. So I want that to be a surprise. I want it to be gradually being presented to me, you know, how the game should be played. So I'm not looking at anything, not watching anything. I'm staying fresh. And so on that note, I'm gonna piggyback off that. I'm curious, you know, what are you looking forward to the most in Gladiator 3? You know, for me personally, I'm looking forward to those weapon designs and the character customization designs. You know, I think from the aspect of, since we've played these action demos, I played it 3 times, you know, I know I'm happy with the combat. You know, I'm not much else, you know, to see. I think it's desirable, it's what I wanted, so that's cool, you know, so that's fine. I think the next part would be maybe story, yeah, but I'm more worried about, you know, the customization options and then the story. So what are you guys looking forward to? So on the note of, you know, Gladiator 2 Rage Burst, you know, as you know, like I said, I've been trying to finish it, get through it before we start Gladiator 3. And so as I'm playing it, I recently just beat Gladiator 2's base story. And what struck me the other day, I just streamed it, I beat the story, and not just right after, but a few missions after, like maybe 10 missions later, which was like 2 hours later, I got introduced to a new element into the Gladiator series, which was Blood Rage. And I'm like, hold up a second, I had to stop the chat, the stream. I'm like, hold up guys, I beat the base story of Gladiator 2, and they're just now telling me about a new mechanic? I was so confused. And when the idea is that, like, okay, I just beat that story, but you're just introducing something new to me. How much left is of this game, you know? You can't just add a new element just to end the game shortly after. No, the game needs to go on so you can utilize that. So I'm just like, holy crap, this game has a lot of content coming. And so this brought me to start thinking about Gladiator 3, okay? If you watched my previous video, they do plan on adding updates to Gladiator 3. When they say 100+ missions, some action, you know, adjustments and changes and things like that, I don't know. You know, it just seems too bland and basic. I don't care about a new mission fighting a Blitz Hannibal in X location, even though the base, you know, story mission had me fighting it in Y location. No, it's the same thing, just a different area. No, I need something more. So okay, today I was thinking, like, what if, right? What if these 100+ missions are things like how Rage Burst added on to Gladiator 2? So I mean, maybe they add a new mechanic down the line within a year, you know, half a year, they add something new. They're adding more story missions, so new characters get introduced throughout these new additions. Is that too much? You know, am I thinking too much about this? You know, some of the factors that have brought me to think, you know, have this mindset is also from reading the comments of people that played the Japanese version. I've been looking at Gemitsu post comments, and I've been looking at YouTube comments. And I think the biggest things people have been saying, I think the combat, the gameplay that's everything we all want. It's good, okay? I think the other elements are what people find lacking. And I think it's based off of this notion of Guided to Rage Burst, just how much it had. Most people's concerns are kind of like, there's not enough, I saw this recently today, not enough characters, and I think I noticed that. Now, I don't know who gets announced or who gets presented outside of the trailers we saw, but for the most part, I think we got the full rundown of characters, maybe a few extra. But other than that, you know, that's that. If you look at Rage Burst 2, oh my god, there's so many characters, and they all have pretty unique personalities, and they're kind of pretty nicely intertwined with the story. I thought that was cool. I liked it. And the other one was lack of customization. Now, I think that's kind of debatable. Based off the designs I saw, I kind of like them, and I think I have lower expectations just based off of what previous games offered. So I'm not too worried about that, but the story stuff makes sense. And so these 100+ missions, so get this. So when you think about it, Guided 2, I finished the base story maybe at what, story mission 109, I want to say, okay? And then I know that the end game, aka Guided 2 post game, Guided 2 Rage Burst, Guided 2 Rage post game, finishes at like story 162. Okay, so think about that. That is like, well, you know, give or take 50+ missions between finishing a story and then going to the, you know, expansion story, whatever, you know, you get what I'm trying to say. So think about that. It's about 50, give or take 50+ missions. They're talking about 100. There is easily story going to be put into that. Imagine, you know, they add 5-10 new missions, but you don't really feel like they're missions, you know, because the cutscenes in between, the fights take a little bit of take time. So 5 new missions, if you add story elements to it, that's about, like, I could say an hour, you know, of content right there. 10, you know what I'm saying? So like that. So I don't know. I feel like I've been stressing about these 100+ missions and no one even really cares. You know, I just feel like, you know, these additions are going to be needed. I think we're going to finish these games quickly. And again, it's not going to have nearly as much content as 2 Rage Burst. And that's what people want. So these 100+ mission additions announcement that they tell us, it's very important for the longevity of this game and how long we can be, you know, entertained before we kind of lose interest. And unlike Monster Hunter World, I don't think a big expansion DLC is 100% guaranteed for this game. So these 100 missions are big, you know. I don't know. That's just how I think. Let me know what you guys think, though. Like I said, I honestly, as I was preparing for this video, that idea popped into my head. I was very happy about it, though. I want to see what you guys think on that note. But yeah, I hope it's good stuff that they add, so we could be playing the game for longer and whatnot. So yeah, other than that, that's all I gotta say for this video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, bro, for the Guide to 3. There's gonna be streams every day. Oh, I meant to say this. Actually, this is the perfect time when I want to say it. So upon Friday, when this game comes out, stream every day, hopefully, as long as I can, until the weekend. That following weekend, I won't be here for that next week, so no streams then. But after that, you know, we're coming back. So just want to let that out, let you guys know. Future reference, I will probably be saying it more during the streams and whatnot. But yeah, so other than that's all I got to say. Thank you all for watching. Again, like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, bye. Bye, bye, bye. I'll see you in the battlefield. Psych, y'all thought the video was over. So actually, no, the video was supposed to be over, but let me give you a quick rundown. So there was a live stream this morning, Monday morning. The video that you just saw, all those clips were recorded on Sunday. Now, I did know that there was going to be a live stream, but I did not think anything of substance was going to be talked about. I really didn't know what they could be talking about. But what do you know? So get this, y'all. Get this, y'all. That little prediction, assumption that I just made, okay, a few minutes ago, is exactly accurate. It's exactly what's going on here. Because I just kept thinking yesterday, like, what is this 100 missions that they're adding? What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? And this is exactly what it is. It's literally going to be basically an expansion as they're adding it. They're adding post-game content as the game is alive. So what I want to do, I want to quickly just kind of, because so the live stream happened this morning, 6 a.m. I actually did peep it a little bit. I woke up at like 7, started watching it a little bit. Like, I didn't intentionally do that, you know, it just was going on for that long. So what we're gonna do is, you know, all that stuff has been translated now, so we're gonna run down what's gonna be happening, because they've given us a timeline: version 1.2, version 1.3, version 1.4. So, and that's all those are gonna be adding some substantial things. And you know, y'all know me, you know, I'm trying to educate y'all niggas. So for version version 1.20, it's going to be releasing in early spring. It's going to add class certification missions, and if we can give a quick explanation, there are new challenges. Essentially rank-based missions. The difficulty will gradually increase as new missions are unlocked. A new origami named Amin-Ra will also appear. Clearing these missions will earn players rewards. So then a part of version 1.2 is also going to be the addition of changing your skin mid-game. You know, so I think when you make a character, you can't change it after that, but this is going to add it. And password settings for assault missions. This was a big issue. I was like, why can't we queue up with 8 people? There we go. Early spring, we're gonna get that update. Early spring, it's not like April type of deal. I think it's an April to May time. So within a month or two of the game, we'll get password setting for assault mission. That is good freaking news. I'm excited. Following that good news, we have character customization, new NPC costumes, not player costumes, NPC costumes. I think that's cool. It says some costumes have separate tops and bottoms. Color variants are also being prepared. New hairstyles. It says more than the ones we see right here. Obviously, I would hope so. And then new accessories, which can be obtained as rewards from clearing class certification missions. I'm sorry, but that is the type of stuff I want. I want to be able to flex because I did card missions and I'm a higher rank than y'all, right? Obviously not you guys. I know you guys are gonna be way higher than me, but you get the idea. Bragging rights in a sense. Oh, how'd you get that? That's the kind of stuff I like in my games. That's not where it ends. We have origami additions. Well, this is adjustments. So they're adjusting some origamis, then some action stuff. I'll leave a link to this. I don't want to run through all that, but I'll leave a link in the description so you can read through it yourselves. Then we have version 1.3, which will be releasing in spring. Additional story missions. So actually, early spring might even be a March type of deal, because I think spring is April, May type of this and whatever. So yeah. So then 1.30 is when we finally get post game. Okay, we get new story missions. I have to pick the story after the game's ending, and like I had said in the last few previous minutes of this video, they're gonna add new characters. Like, come on, y'all. Like, I'm too good at this shit, bro. I just know how these companies think. I'm in y'all heads, bro. So it says additional companion NPCs as Keith and Neil as new companion NPCs. Like I said, and this is just version 1.3. And now we'll see for version, so that also they're gonna add more assault missions, which is very promising. And then, so it's probably gonna be assault missions based off of these new story missions. So that's cool. Additional character customization. So we're gonna get even more costumes. So 2 updates, more costumes. That's what I want to see. No more complaining about the customization. It's coming, guys. This is so promising, so promising. And then lastly, what they've said, version 1.4. So it's kind of very early right now. They don't know. I kind of said this too. I'm like, they probably don't even have a full concrete idea of what they want to add. They probably figured this stuff out in the last few months, and then now they know for a fact. We don't know exactly what we're going to add, but version 1.4 during early summer, we're going to add more time attack missions and some other stuff that they still, like I said, they're still going to plan out and stuff like that. So very good news, guys. After, you know, hearing people's concerns about what they didn't really like about Guide to 3, I was like, hopefully they make amends and things like that. And I think that from the start they had these plans, like I mentioned. I think they had plans to update it gradually. So very cool stuff. Let me know what you guys think. This is awesome. I'm happy. I had to add this in the video before, you know, I uploaded it, because like I said, y'all gotta be educated. Y'all gotta be in the know. So other than that's all I gotta say. I will see you all in the next video. All right, peace.
Hey, let me relax a bit, and my mind be amazed, so I goes off and shit. All your energy is wasted if you argue with pricks, so I sit back and taking all the negative tips. Hey, while you answering this, other people in the world might got time for my